All right, everybody, welcome to the Trollin podcast, episode number 2. And on this one, we're going to get into some politics and a lot of stuff that's been going on with that recently. Some pretty good stuff. But before we go right into that, figured we ease into that with some other topics. And a big one right now is obviously Avengers Endgame just came out. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to go see it tomorrow morning. But Dalton here has.
I just saw it tonight. Don't worry, no spoilers. Nothing's gonna come out. But man, that was shit. That was a good movie. If you have the chance to see it, definitely go to the green. Those seats are so much better. You pay the same fucking price over at Regal, and those seats barely lean back.
I can't believe you hadn't been there since they put those seats
Yeah,
in.
man. I think the last movie I saw was Captain Marvel, and I've been putting it off.
Ever since the green put those seats in, like, you can't go anywhere else.
Fuck no. They lean back all the way. They got seat heaters, cup holder, and a little table in front of you. They're pretty much just, it's like a living room.
Yeah, you could legit. Actually, I have ate a legit meal on those little tables.
You have a what?
You can eat a legit meal in those seats with that little table.
It's crazy.
Like the last time I went to a movie, actually, fuck, what did I see? Oh, it's Captain Marvel. I went over to that little like restaurant kind of line they have at the
on
green.
the right side.
Yeah, and I got like chicken tenders and fries and like it was like a piece of cake. It was like cookie cake.
Damn.
Yeah.
But dude, it's like, the fucking worst part is, it's the same price as Regal. Maybe $1 difference, maybe $2.
Regal has that what is it? Real
RPX.
Yeah, RPX.
Which is pretty much a normal green movie, just a lot louder.
No, it's like it's the same seats, but instead of the like the normal fabric, they're leather.
Yeah.
And then they turn the volume up by 50%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the green seats, like the old ones that lean back, those do the same, and they turn the volume up. If you don't pay for that, you get shittier seats for the same price as the green on those normal seats. Moral of the story is go to the green. But Avengers, dude, they were talking about it breaking the box office, and like I said, not spoiling the movie, but holy shit, go see it. If you look on my Facebook, I shared like the spoiler that doesn't give it away. It's what was that exact? What was it called? It was 4 pictures in a row. It's the Endgame spoilers without context. So you're not going to get it just looking at it. You really won't. It's not going to ruin anything. But damn, is it funny when you're done seeing that movie. But
Did you get up to take a piss at all?
no.
Really?
I went and got beef jerky beforehand and a water. And like all that sodium and shit just kind of kept everything
You did not get up the entire
Not
time.
once. I stayed there the whole fucking time. There was no way I was leaving. I will say this, because I'm a huge Marvel fan. There are no end credit scenes.
I was about to ask that.
I've definitely confirmed that sitting through it. So save yourself the time. Dude, trust me, I'm not lying. I know when you go to websites and they're like, oh, there's not one there, and they put something there anyway. No, I'm a big Marvel fan. There's not one there. So don't waste your fucking time.
Wait, so what is the next step now? It was like
There was always going to be Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2.
No, but I read like this was like fuck, what's it called? Like Phase 1 or something. And now like they're on to Phase 2, which is like a bunch of other shit.
Oh, they're starting with different heroes. I think they're going to start chaining off with Black Panther, Captain Marvel. Dude, I can't wait to see I think they're Inhumans with Black Bolt and shit.
Yeah, they get into the shit of like the like fuck, what are they? They're like gods or something. I think there's like 4 of them or something. I'll have to look this shit up real quick.
The Celestials?
Maybe.
Well,
You know what I'm talking about?
not entirely.
I'm gonna look up Marvel Phase.
Keep looking that up.
Phase 2.
But yeah, it's definitely a good ass movie. Don't go up to go to the bathroom. People say there's a good time. There's really not. It's a good ass movie through and through. Could they have made it longer? Yeah. I'd say there's some stuff they could have expanded on. But dude, it sucks. It's like one of the last fucking movies with all of those characters in it, because I believe some of their contracts ran out. I'm not saying they're going to change. I'm not saying they're not going to renew, but
no, I'm pretty sure they do go to new stuff. Yeah. But I don't want to look up too much because I feel like it's going to be spoiler fucking city trying to read all that.
Yeah.
But when I watch the movie tomorrow, then...
Dude, I'll do you the favor of letting you text me about it. Because, dude, I got done seeing that movie and I was like, I need to talk to somebody about this. But nobody's fucking seen it that I've been talking to.
Yeah, I know. I tried to get tickets, but...
It sold out quick.
Yeah. Well, there was only like one... Wait, no. Did it come out last night? Technically?
It came out Thursday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't see it today.
Yeah.
I looked up trying to see it last night maybe, but there was only one showing and it was like, had been sold out.
Yeah. Dude, it was sweet. Fucking awesome. Definitely the best movie I've seen. But Seth Rogen's in a new movie coming out with that blonde bitch.
That really narrows it
that
down.
Blonde bitch and Seth Rogen. I know. Narrows it down. But, oh, shit. What is it called?
I think I know what you're talking about now. I think I saw something about that.
The Long Shot. Dude, honestly, I haven't looked into this movie enough to really know what it's about. But Seth Rogen looks like he does some funny shit in it. And I fully support that. So that's going to be neat. Alright. Well, I think that's pretty good on movies. You ready to hit the real shit?
Yeah, let's go.
And if you didn't know already, this podcast is very not liberal. So...
Very not liberal.
Very not liberal. So, hide your feelings if you're, a pussy. I mean, it's not going to be anything.
Damn, you better hide your feelings.
I'm not... Shut up, you fucking idiot. So, there's been a lot of news coming out. A lot of people talking about running for president in 2020. A lot of things are going to start popping up this year. Dude, the biggest thing that I've been seeing lately, there's two big ones. Clearly, I'm not really pro-Democrat, but Bernie Sanders, he lit the media on fire talking about wanting felons to vote, like fucking criminals to be able to vote.
Well, first of all, how old is that dude?
I don't fuck. Old.
That dude has to be in his, I don't know, I feel like late 70s.
Yeah, and they say presidency really takes a toll, so that dude might not make it through. But man, like, he was talking about having criminals vote, and people, it's been referenced a lot. Clearly, the marathon bomber, the Boston Marathon bomber. I mean, he's a criminal, and they got thrown in and mentioning him to be able to vote. I don't think he specifically said, yes, I want the Boston Marathon bomber to vote, but either way, dude, you're talking about having people vote you're talking about people voting for stuff that's going to affect this everyday people when those people did such things that got them locked up, like things that would harm other people, like bomb them. Like, clearly they don't care about the lives of everyday people to the point where they should be making those decisions. So that seemed pretty dumb to me. Among the other things Bernie Sanders is just fucking making dumb decisions about.
He's 77 years old.
77 years old.
He was born in 1941.
1941.
Damn, everybody's in their 70s. Hillary Clinton is 71.
She can barely stand up.
Donald Trump is 72. Joe Biden is 76. Holy shit.
Hey, man. If Trump's got a toupee and a fucking tan, orange tan maybe, but he doesn't look like Bernie Sanders, so he's doing something right, I guess. I don't know, man. People get real offended when you're pro-Trump, or people get so mad when you pick sides. You can't just root for the country to do good anymore. You gotta pick sides, and whichever one you pick, you're wrong. Know what I mean?
That is true. I mean, I definitely don't agree with everything that Trump is about, but at the same time, I don't think there's anybody that I would be able to stand behind that I would 100% agree with their viewpoints on everything. Like, that's just not how stuff works.
What's your stance on illegal immigration?
As in...
As in illegal immigration. Like, people coming here illegally versus doing it the proper way, going through the system.
I mean, obviously we have to have our borders intact, and I mean, coming here illegally is obviously illegal, and I mean that's the whole point. And I mean that just goes to show you how weak the border is. I mean, I don't fully agree with the whole border wall thing as it is now, because I mean, for one, like, the amount of money that's going to fucking cost is just insane, and there's nowhere for that money to come from. Like, they're gonna try and pull it from places where they have no...
They're gonna pull it from us.
No, they're already fuck, what was it? Trump made that he made a bill or something to where he was going to declare it a national emergency to be able to take the funds from the national emergency funds to fund the wall. And then I also saw a bunch of stuff that said that, like, a lot of, like, military programs were gonna have a ton of money being taken from them or cut to help fund that. And it's just like, I feel like at this point, the only reason why he's trying to do it is because that was such a big thing during his election, and it's just like, he said he was going to do it, and at this point, like, he can't go back on...
My thought is this. I think he can get the money, and there's a pretty nice place you can get it from, and it's all the people in the government that are well overpaid. Will that ever happen? Fucking no.
Yeah, that's the thing. That'll never happen.
But look, we're in a country that doesn't have to worry about how clean our water is. We don't worry about things third world countries worry about. We don't block Canada because we don't have to worry about them sneaking in. And it happens, don't get me wrong, but my thing is this. If you come in legally... That way that you're in the system, you pay taxes, you're a contributing member of society. If you come in illegally, I'm not saying you're going to steal jobs, but we already have a homeless problem like you couldn't believe in plenty of cities and fucking probably the entire state of California. We have a lot of people that have issues with housing and shit right now. So I'm not saying I don't want other people in here. Immigration is a thing. But the problem is when they come illegally, and if shit doesn't work out, they're homeless, or I don't know. Being a contributing member of society means we're all doing the same to help build this country and make it great. But when you come here illegally, you're literally breaking the law. You're not a citizen who has rights, in a sense. You're a human being, yes, but in our country... You have rights. If you're a citizen, you get all the rights that you're supposed to. If you're illegal, you kind of got in this country illegally, didn't go through the proper way, so you really don't have the same rights as the people who earned it, or the people who were born here. Yeah, we're lucky to be born here, but it's just the dice we rolled.
I mean, yeah, but you also got to think about it this way, too. Like, instead of trying to use all that money to build a wall that I guarantee you isn't going to work regardless,
okay,
and taking all the money from places where, like, there's no reason why it should be taken from there, like, why not make it to where it's easier and more obtainable to be able to get into the U.S. legally? Like, obviously there's an issue with that.
I don't know. I bet you it's a process. I know Alina went through the process, and I think it took a while.
She said it took like 10 years.
Yeah. So I get that that's a problem. It should be quicker. But there are people... I mean, these people aren't even attempting to go through the process.
I mean, yeah, at the same time, though, like, I see both sides of it because I mean you got to think if you're
as a Mexican American, I would assume you see both sides of said.
I mean you got to think if you're in like a shit ass life and you're looking at it from the outside in and like you see that better life on the other side, like what are you going to do?
Oh, I get it. You would want to be in that better life in that better area. But let's say as a well-working machine, if you just have random shit getting thrown in there, you would rather have that shit get made a certain way to work with the machine instead of just getting thrown in there, right?
I mean, yeah, I agree with that.
So, I mean...
I said, I see both sides of it.
I get that, and I'm not fucking anti-Mexicans or anything. Like, it's not about that.
Yeah, you realize there's way more people than Mexicans that...
Okay, you know what the fuck I mean. Jeez. But... I don't know, man. It's a sensitive topic to the point where it's like I don't see the other side because I don't live the other side. I don't live over there and deal with all that. But at the same time, it's I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. It's like in this house, my wife and I earn money, pay the bills. Like having somebody live here rent free. They're not contributing at all, but they're living here off the shit we provide. You would want that person to contribute or get the fuck out. Otherwise, they're just getting a free ride to live here. I know it's a very vague analogy of the topic, but I don't know. I guess it's something to do more research on, and I don't know, man. I hope they make a better process, because the more people here, the better. This country is determined to grow. We just need to make it an easier process, and I'd be okay with that, 100%.
I mean, yeah, because you got to think too. Like when our ancestors came here, they came here illegally per se as fuck.
I'd say,
and we just took whatever the fuck we wanted.
We say that, but when we came here, yeah, we took Native American land. Kind of conned them out of it, I guess.
We completely fucked them in every way possible. Like,
but you think about it now, the technological advances we have, the military we have, the protection. Like, we don't get raided. We're not a third world country. Like, I don't know, man. We kind of...
Well, that's my main...
We're an established country. That was just kind of wild lands that was separated in territory. Now, I'm going to get fucking roasted on some Native American who knows a lot more and gets... very upset about this.
I just took a class on Native American history.
I did not.
So I'm
an ignorant shit. So, settle down. Feel free to, email me to talk about it if you want. I'd love to learn more. But man, like, I don't know. In my opinion, as an ignorant shithead, we have something established here. And that's why it's something that needs protected. And it's a process to move people in. Before, like I said, just a piece of land separated in territories. They didn't really have... I'm gonna get fucking... I mean, they had a chief and however their hierarchy worked, but they didn't have the politics, the economy, the government that we have. It's a whole different system we have now. So, the difference in that and letting people in, I don't know. Like, you think Native Americans just let random people show up to their camps and yeah, come on in? Fuck no.
I mean,
a lot of them that motherfucker.
A lot of them did though because
you don't know them.
they trusted people.
You were down south, okay? These people were northern of you.
Who are these people?
I don't know. These people.
My main thing of when it comes to the border is the security concerns, because you got to think about how easy it is to get into the United States through Mexico. Think about how many people do it on the daily.
Yeah.
Think about how easy it would be for, let's say,
terrorists.
Yeah, any sort of terrorist to.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing, man. I've seen memes and other shit about people talking about the Vatican. The Pope and stuff talking about wanting to let people in or just overall being kind to others, and I get that, but they have a fucking wall around that place, I'm pretty sure. Like, you protect things you hold sacred. My house, my doors stay locked for a fucking reason. I don't trust everybody. Not that everybody gives me a reason not to trust them, but common knowledge says, hey, if I leave my door unlocked, somebody could get in here. Like, me not wanting them in. You keep that door locked, look through the little peephole or the window, like, okay, that person's cool, let them in. I don't know, man. It's a process in that point. But
I mean, that's just one of those things where you could easily look at both sides of it. And
yeah, I mean, it's... And like I said, I'm not on the other side at all. I don't live over there. I don't know everything about that. And I'm not claiming to. This is just my opinion on the matter from somebody who's seeing it from one side. A white American. Privilege. Privilege with this dumbass knowledge, apparently.
I saw something, though, fuck, what was that on? It was on...
Dude, I don't know the fucking name of this podcast.
It was on the interwebs. Well, basically, it was talking about how... it was talking about how the reason Bernie Sanders was wanting felons like in prisons to be able to vote is because there was some study done that said that the vast majority of them vote Democrat.
If you're a felon, can you own a gun?
No.
Then why should you be able to fucking vote? Democrats are just trying to get as many votes as they can because a lot of people are realizing Trump's not that bad. Is he the greatest fucking person? Probably not. But it's not like he's doing a bunch of horrible shit. Every year, every election, we either get somebody new, or keep somebody for the second term. But every time we get a new president, you don't know what you're going to get until they're fucking in there and doing shit. Otherwise, they're just talking their talk until they get voted in. They can say one thing, but they'll do another once they're in. Like, fucking, that's leading up to the next thing, dude. Joe Biden was talking about running 2020. And if you guys have not seen it yet, for the love of God, go to joebiden.info. I think that's all it says right here. But holy shit. It says Biden 2020. Uncle Joe is back and ready to take a hands-on approach.
Yeah, that dude is a straight up
that
pedophile.
Man, look, he may not be a pedophile, but he is...
Oh, no, there's no doubt about it.
He is 100% all up on mad kids.
Any situation where there is, like, young kids involved...
Dude,
like...
Keep your fucking distance.
Yeah.
If you're that old, too, like fuck.
I don't even know, like... It just goes to show how fucking bold he is with that stuff, too, because he's doing it in front
of cameras, like...
Everybody.
Dude.
And nobody says anything. Like, can you imagine if that was your kid?
If that was my kid, that man would be lit on fire by now. Like, dude, hell no.
Like, they're like 10 years old, some a little older, some a little younger, like, and he's just all fucking
I get it, photos get photoshopped, I get it, things get caught at the wrong time.
But these you can see how uncomfortable
these are little clips of videos of kids pulling their heads away from old Uncle Joe, trying to give him a hug or a kiss. Man, I don't like that.
Yeah, those are some of like the most cringe-worthy videos.
It is the creepiest shit you've ever seen. If you, not saying he's a pedophile, but just for the funny's sake, if you want a pedophile to run for presidency, Joe Biden 2020, go for it. Me personally, I'm going to vote Trump 2020 until I see a better option. I'm definitely going to weigh the options of who decides to run, but man, I don't know. A president that doesn't, from what I've heard, I need to look more into it, but man, he's a billionaire or whatever, he makes good money on his own. Pretty sure he just doesn't take a check from presidency. Isn't that right?
He doesn't need it though.
He doesn't need it, but he doesn't take it either. He could fucking take all that money. That's a nice chunk of change.
Yeah, but to him that's nothing though. He's already set.
Okay, but where's that money going? I'm assuming back.
I don't know what he's doing. I know at first he donated at least one of his checks to the National parks. I think it was like $77,000 he donated to them, like when he first got elected. I don't know what else he's been doing with that money though.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I can respect that instead of somebody just pocketing it. But, man, it's going to be a crazy election coming up. I just don't want to fucking sit through the ads on YouTube while I'm trying to watch a movie or a fucking video about the presidential election and shit coming up.
That's another fucked up thing. Now that you mentioned, like, the commercials and shit they do.
Not just YouTube, Facebook videos. No, that's fucked up. You click on a video, mid-video, it's like, let me show you this ad. I scroll past that video. Fuck your video. But please tell me more about YouTube.
No. I'm just talking about those ads in general. When, like, elections and shit start coming up. And all, like, the candidates start running ads and shit. And obviously there's multiple people that are running for the same party. And they are just fucking trashing each other. Like, dragging each other through the fucking dirt in these ads and shit. And then, like, the second somebody gets elected, they're like, oh, this is my best friend. Like, this is the most honorable man I ever met in my life. And then, but the whole time before that, they're like, this man is despicable.
I've always seen the fucking thing. It was like, presidential candidates should wear a jacket like NASCAR drivers with a fucking patch for everybody who sponsors them. Because that's who's fucking telling them what to say and what to fucking decide. So that way you know who you're voting for. Dude, and that's another reason people voted for Trump. People thought, this motherfucker doesn't need their money. He's running to run because we're in the situation we're in. So I don't know. It's an interesting topic, to be honest. And we could probably talk a lot more about it. But right now, those were the top. Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders were the top two that I saw recently that I just had to bring up.
Has anybody else announced that they're running?
Oh, that's another thing. No, I don't think they have that I know of. But Joe Biden picked his Joe Biden picked somebody that's going to be in his, I want to say, I don't know what position, going to be on his side of the election.
What, like?
Oh shit! It was some lady. I'm not racist, but here we go. She's a little bit bigger, black woman, short haircut. Like buzzed almost.
You're buzzed?
Yeah, it was pretty short. But she was talking about, apparently she said it before, so it wasn't a recent thing she said, but she didn't want a white male running for, like, being the leader in the Democratic Party. And I was like, you got that motherfucker on your team?
Okay, I'm looking right now at who is running.
Okay, who's running?
Like, officially, and I don't know any of these motherfuckers.
Isn't that the same thing? Every time you go to the election booth, you're like, I've never...
Like, there's like...
They'll post 1,000 little signs in the most inconvenient places, and I have no idea who they are, what they want. Well, name them off. Let's...
on the New York Times right now, it says that, as of now, there is confirmed 22 people running.
Holy shit, already?
Confirmed. The only people I even know are Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, Donald Trump, and that's it. I don't know any of these other people. I never even seen them.
Holy shit.
The people that it says might run, one of them is John Kasich. I did know that.
Okay, I need a side note real quick because I meant to talk about this a while ago. Did you see that Georgetown thing that came up? Georgetown students vote to increase tuition to pay slavery reparations.
Wait, say that again?
Georgetown students vote to increase tuition to pay slavery reparations.
I did not see that.
Dude, Georgetown University, holy shit, just voted to increase their tuition to create a fund to pay reparations to the descendants of slaves sold by the school in 1838. None of those motherfuckers are alive. And if they are, they're... No, None of those motherfuckers are alive.
I mean, if they want to give away their money,
If you want,
then
if you want to piss away your money for some bullshit you had nothing to do with, go to Georgetown University. Good fucking luck. If you're a white male or white female, you're wasting your fucking time there, apparently. Like, I don't know my ancestor was a slave owner. Who knows? Pay me.
Did you ever do your
Ancestry?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
You didn't?
No.
Why?
Because I don't fuck with that.
Why?
Okay, what'd you find out?
Basically what I already knew, but there was definitely some
You related to what's that fucking dude? Pablo Escobar?
First of all, you're dumb as fuck. He's Colombian. I'm not Colombian.
I stand my ground.
What were the one? Let me look it up real quick. The ones that I was surprised by that I didn't know.
What made you decide to go to Ancestry.com?
I've always.
You were dating this girl and you're like, she could be my cousin, but.
I've always wanted to do that.
Really?
Okay, the two that I was really surprised by were. It says I'm 12% Scandinavian.
The fuck?
Yeah. You know who was Scandinavian?
No.
The Vikings.
Congratulations.
So I'm about to fuck your whole world up, son.
Listen to fucking you. Go on.
And the second one I was surprised. I mean, it makes sense if you think back to like all the history, but 15% from the Iberian Peninsula, which that is Spain, basically.
What if somebody's just sitting on a computer, takes your results, and just like, you know what? Here's where you're from. And there you go. They just look at a picture of you and just guess.
No, I mean, everything else like lines up perfectly to what I already knew.
Well...
and 11% Ireland / Scotland. I did not know that. I had no idea about that.
My mom's side is Irish and Scottish. Primarily Irish, I believe.
Yeah, I'm Irish, so I'd know that. 11%.
Fucking idiot. My dad's side is German and Dutch. Primarily German.
First of all, this is all hearsay.
Yeah, hearsay. I don't think they just made it up.
You have no idea.
My grandpa has like a German crest in the basement from like their family line. Not a Nazi crest. A German crest.
I like how you had to clear that up.
It's not like we had two bolts on it. It's just a crest. I think it's a German crest. But
I'm telling you, until you do something like that,
until you take a test,
you have no idea.
Man, it's fucking fine. I'll believe what I want to believe. Am I going to drink the same whether I'm Irish or not? Yeah. Is that really going to change my mind? No. I'm trying to find that news feed on here, but... Oh, yeah. Here's something you can talk about. You hear about that Empire actor, Jussie Smollett?
That's old news.
Yeah, but it's still fucked up. Dude, a fucking African-American male talks about how some white people came up, put a noose around his neck, and then to find out he made the whole shit up. That man should be in fucking prison.
Did you hear why he made it up?
No.
It was because he believed that he wasn't getting paid enough money from the TV show that he's on.
Empire?
Yeah.
If the roles were reversed, dude, it would... That's how fucking shit works in this country these days. The roles were reversed, and a fucking white dude said that about two African American dudes coming up on him and figured out he was lying. That dude would be the center of fucking attention. Now, I'm pretty sure all the charges that got dropped, now Chicago's like suing him or sending him a bill. So they're not happy about it, but...
I mean, it doesn't matter who it is, like, what race to what race, like, yeah, that...
It shouldn't matter, but it seems like the other way around would definitely be a different scenario.
I mean, anyway, it would be super fucked up, and, like, I don't know. I saw something that said that, like, Chicago had dropped the whatever they had against him.
They dropped the charges, but they're sending him a bill for something or another.
That's crazy. I mean, that just goes to show you something, too. Like, if you have money, you can get out of anything.
Fucking apparently. That or if you're... my opinion, dude, I don't know. Now this is all just what the news has fucking shown us. This is not stuff that, like, we don't go outside and fucking see this or talk to people and notice this. This is all stuff we notice from the news that we are fed. But it seems like from the news we're fucking fed, if you're a fucking, it just seems like, I don't know. It just seems like a fucked up situation. Seems like shit's not the same. It's not as equal as people would want it to be. And that's where I'm going to leave that. It seems like if you're the white male in this time and age, you're a piece of shit. No matter which way you put it.
Yeah, you are a piece of shit.
I know I'm a piece of shit, but like not statement. Every white male is a piece of shit. Like I know you're a piece of shit, but like not everybody.
What exactly makes you white?
The term's Caucasian, you piece of shit.
You know what I mean.
I don't fuck. My skin color, I guess.
You know what I mean. Like
I know what you're saying.
Nationality, ethnicity wise, what makes you white?
Go ahead and look that up. I honestly have.
I feel like European, but at the same time, like
no European.
Just so fucking stupid.
Well, look it up. I want to fucking know now.
I mean, according to my ancestry DNA results, I'm
stupid.
I'm not even half white.
I ain't even part of yous.
I'm like 35% white.
That's close enough. You're roped in.
So fuck you.
Fucking apparently, dude.
Ah, fuck. Where'd that go?
I should go out and get a tan and say I'm not you. Like I ain't 100% white. I'm 35%. Yeah, I don't know, man. I want to assume European and... Well, because they're light-skinned African-American people, too.
Actually, I don't know. I got... Let's see. Okay, I've got like 50% made up between Great Britain.
Great Britain? Hello, governor.
That's my biggest percentage.
That's why you got fucked up teeth and you're annoying to talk to.
Damn.
Fucking roasted. Fucking Great Britain. Dude, I'll tell you what. I don't mind Canadian accents at all. But British and fucking Australian, which are pretty much the same. Don't get me wrong. My Siri is Australian. Because I just find it funny a little bit when she talks like that. Everybody else fucking annoying as shit to me about that. That accent is just... I don't know. I don't know if it's like the years of gaming and talking to those people. Not all of them. Like, I'm not saying they're bad people. Just the accent, dude. Like, fix your fucking mouth, bruh. Like, talk normal.
Who are you talking about?
British people, I think? I don't know, man.
Motherfucker, you're probably like 99% British.
What? I don't even like tea that much.
So I don't know who you're talking shit about.
Myself, apparently. But I talk normal, you know?
Everybody thinks they talk normal.
Fair enough. You gotta be like that. I don't know, man. Just fucking British people. That's the one place I don't really feel the need to go either.
What?
Like Britain? Great Britain? The UK?
Do you even know what Great Britain is?
Europe?
What? Great Britain is Europe?
In Europe. It's in Europe.
But what is Great Britain, though?
Don't try me, please. Don't try me. Don't fucking try me.
Name something that's part of Great Britain.
Big Ben.
Big Ben?
The fucking clock. Ba-boom. It's in there and it's part of it. Fucking burned.
I mean, I guess technically...
You fucking burned. Anyway, we'll get on with the conversation.
A dumbass answer.
There's a big fucking clock! I want to go to fucking Ireland or Greece. My top two. What about you?
top 2?
Yeah. Top 3, whatever. Don't matter. Places you want to go.
My top 3 would definitely have to be to Tokyo, for sure.
Tokyo.
I was technically in Tokyo like 6 times. But
then why do you want to go back?
I mean, I just flew in there all the time. Like, I never actually got to go out.
Stayed there?
Yeah, I never actually got to go out and explore it all. But,
so, are there just subtitles on everybody, or how does that work there?
Yeah, you walk around and people are speaking subtitles. I would say Tokyo for sure. I haven't been anywhere in Europe yet. I've always wanted to go to Europe. Haven't been anywhere. I don't know. Narrowing that down though, something specific. I feel like Italy would be pretty badass.
I definitely want to see, like, Brittany wants to see Rome.
Yeah, that would be dope for sure.
I definitely want to see, like, Athens, Greece, like, all the fucking monuments and shit over there. And then Ireland, just seeing the country. New Zealand would be sweet, too. That's where they film a lot of Game of Thrones shit, too.
Is it?
I think so. All the countrysides and shit.
Where else would be really badass?
Hawaii's sweet.
Yeah, that would be pretty
Dude,
sick.
you gotta go there. It's a once in a lifetime trip for a few reasons. It's fucking amazing, but expensive as shit. Once in a lifetime. I don't know, man. Maybe Germany if I had just fucking.
Yeah, I mean that'd be pretty cool too.
Yeah, but like that's about it for me. I don't feel like going places like that. I don't know. Traveling's a bitch. Everything costs money these days. About to go to Bitcoin. You see Amazon started taking Bitcoin now?
I did not see that.
They started taking cryptocurrency. I'm pretty sure Bitcoin is the main one they take. I could be wrong, but I know they take cryptocurrency now.
I thought that shit was dead.
No, man. It's one Bitcoin's like $5,000 right now. Do you not keep up on stocks?
It was like 20.
Like 20,000?
Yeah, when it was at that peak for a while, it was crazy fucking expensive.
Do you not fuck with stocks at all?
I do, but I'm not fucking into that shit every single day.
What do you use to fuck with stocks?
Fuck, what is that shit called?
Acorn?
No, Stash.
Oh, Stash? Dude, fuck all that. Dude, go to the app I was telling you. It's free. 100% free.
I know. See, but the thing about stocks is, you have to. It's all about making money in stocks. Is all about taking risk.
Yes and no.
And you're not making money unless you're putting money into it.
You can take a lot of risks with calls, puts, and options. Those are 3 things you can do to kind of gamble. Or you can buy and sell stocks that are low, and like GE. That's one I invest in when it's like low 9s. And it usually goes back up to $10, and you kind of play around with blue chip stocks like.
Yeah, blue chips don't get you any money.
Okay, I'm not talking big money. I'm talking like this is
gonna get you like a couple cents.
This is something where I put money in and just slowly put like $10 in every so often.
That's basically just a savings account.
Okay, it's
at
investing
that point.
though. You're investing your savings to make more money. And plus,
yeah, but it's
hold on. Some of those
maybe
companies,
$1. Like,
some of those companies pay dividends too, so you get money every so often for investing in the company.
Yeah, but for that to be worth it, it's nothing.
What?
To make money in stocks, you have to take risk. You have to be.
Money every
it's
day.
Basically gambling.
You make money every day the stock market goes up.
Yeah, but if you don't make money investing in blue chips.
Yes, you can. It's just not a lot.
Yeah, you're gonna make money, but it's gonna be fucking nothing.
You can fuck with. Well, it depends on how much money you put in. If you buy a lot of stocks at a low price, and that money shoots up $1, all your shit is gonna go up.
But you're not gonna buy them at a low price because they're blue chips. They're already established.
Okay, I'm not entirely saying blue chip. Like GE's at like $9 fucking dollars.
Yeah, that would be a blue chip company.
And it goes up about it fluctuates about $2.
You got to get into something starting up.
You don't have to do. Okay, marijuana, cannabis in Canada. Like, I think Canopy Grow Company is the main one I look into right now in Canada. I believe they signed a deal with Marlboro.
They did.
A huge deal.
I actually saw something that said that Marlboro was getting away from making cigarettes entirely, and There was like some
Well, I don't know
huge,
about that. I don't know,
for real.
Getting away from cigarettes.
Yeah, like they were going into. There was like some huge marijuana company in Canada. It was like the top one, and they bought.
It's Canopy Grow Company. It's because I've been looking into it. I don't invest in it because it's like $50 a stock right now. But dude, if they made that big of a deal with an American company, the second it's actually legalized in America, that stock will shoot up. So
it's called Altria, is the company
that's behind Marlboro.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. So if you invest in something like that, and the second it's legalized and it shoots up and you sell it, that's a big profit. But if you don't have that money in there right now when it's lower, you're not going to make anything. It's kind of like getting in front of the shit before it happens.
Well, no, Altria is the company that's behind
Marlboro.
Yeah, the company that the marijuana company in Canada is called Cronos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
so Marlboro signed with Cronos, not Canopy Growth Company.
They bought 45% of their stocks for
Who did Canopy
for $1.8 billion.
Canopy's with somebody. Because I used to invest in Cronos.
It says that
look right here. Look at this. GE right now. I bought it down here at $9.09. It's at $9.57 right now. I'm staying in it as it goes up. It usually chills at about $10. You buy a lot of stocks in that, you make money. Now hold on.
I mean, yeah, but you're making sense though.
I got penny stocks. You buy 100 of those. If it jumps up a bunch.
That's what I'm saying. Penny stocks are gambles.
Penny stocks are more gambles.
Yeah,
these are less of a gamble, but it's still a profit.
Okay, yeah, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Okay. I'm talking about actually making money.
You're talking about getting rich quickly off stocks.
I'm not talking about getting 40 cents.
Okay, well that's not a fucking thing for people like you and me who...
It is, but it's gambling though. That's literally what it comes down to. You're gambling with your money. You can lose it all, or you can...
For people like you and me who don't know a lot about what these stocks are going to do, it's a losing gamble. Now, I have friends.
No, that's not true.
I have friends on here
because you don't know what these companies are going to do. They could take off. You have no idea of foreseeing that.
Yes and no. You can also get in a company that's going to fucking tank. But I have a few friends on Facebook that have been pointing some right directions. And like, dude, like, I've been following this one guy. I'm not going to say his name on here, but he's been sending out a lot of good... He's happy to share charts. Like, some people will want to con you into paying for their information. This guy's just happy to share it, but he'll show good companies you should look into and stuff like that where you should throw your money. He's not saying you have to, but it's people like that have done a lot of financial research to the point where he invests like $10,000, $20,000 at a time in investments. That's the bigger scale of stocks.
Yeah.
You and I are at the point where we're not... That's not our kind of... I mean, how much do you have in your stock market right now?
I mean, I was pretty into it for a while.
How much do you have in it?
I pulled out almost all. Like, I'm still in it, but just enough
to be...
I don't even know. Maybe
I have $100.
I maybe have that. I haven't maybe been on in a while.
I think I invested total 95 accurately.
I pulled out of it because I invested almost all my shit in blue chips and I just wasn't getting anything. And I'm like, well, this is
why I wanted to talk to you about it. This is something, I mean, even everybody can get into. Like, it's just an investment. It's more, it's not bad on managing your money, but shit, dude, it's good to look into, especially with marijuana fucking blowing up.
That's the thing about that, though. That is such a gray area.
You say that, but it is so close to federally being legalized. But
it's not, though.
It is. I'm saying
it's not now.
It's not legal now, but that's the time you want to buy it. It's like Amazon. You want to get it while it's in process before it goes up.
That's what I'm saying. Like the gray area with that is so it's so unknown. You gotta think about this. Dispensaries, they can't even keep their money at banks because the banks won't even take it because it's still federally legal. All the money that these dispensaries make, they have to keep it in-house because the banks won't touch it because it's illegal money.
Yeah. Okay. But let me tell you this. When it's federally legal and it's allowed to start going into banks, do you think that company will fucking shoot up because of all this new profit with everybody buying into it legally?
Oh, if that happened, it would. But that's where the gamble comes in again. There's no promise that that's going to happen.
It's no promise, but it's close.
And again, it could go the other way too. Trump could go again. Trump is not pro marijuana.
He has said if it's on his desk, if it passes through the House and the Senate, he will sign it.
Okay, well, before he was not for it.
He said his desk, he will sign it.
Before he was not for it, and he said that he was going to start going against them. He's gonna start enforcing those laws again.
Well, at least now he definitely has said if it hits his desk, he will sign it.
Okay, well let's say he doesn't get reelected and somebody else comes in who is not about that at all. What happens then?
That would change it. You're
exactly.
right.
That's where the gamble comes in. You don't know.
It's not that big of a gamble if the company's now. If you invest a shitload, yeah, you invest some. You weigh your gambles there.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, we obviously have very different viewpoints on the stock market.
Fucking haven't had the time to talk about. Well, here, even on Forbes.
Because if I'm getting into stocks and stuff, I'm gonna be trying to go all in.
I check stocks
trying to make the most I can.
I check stocks every day. Every day I look at them, see where I can invest, shit like that.
You gotta think about this too, though. When you're investing in, let's say, penny stocks or
no, not just penny stocks,
or something that's up and coming.
Okay.
If let's say you invest a sizable amount of money into it, and obviously it is a gamble. Okay. Like you got to think at the same time though, like that amount of money that you're giving to that company, like that could be the push that they need to get to that next level for funding wise. That's going to get them.
Or they could tank. Now here's the thing.
They could, yeah. You could get all the money.
When you're investing money, especially if we're talking, like,
you gotta spend money to make money though.
Shut up. Especially if we're talking thousands of dollars. I definitely put mine in a safer stock until I've done research on a specific stock, seen it, how it's going to fluctuate, and felt confident about putting it there. But here, on Forbes, federal marijuana legalization is close, suggests Canopy... I'm going to fuck this word up. A Creege deal.
They've been saying that for so long, though.
It was just this last week, Canopy Growth signed a $3.4 billion agreement to acquire the medical marijuana firm Acreage Holdings. Now, Acreage failed the fucking attempt to get cannabis advertisement approved for the Super Bowl. You might have heard about that. But the basis of the argument is that as soon as the U.S. government finally musters up the guts to end marijuana prohibition once and for all, Canopy will snap, bang, boom, just like that, assume the acreage of properties, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much just seemed like they were pretty confident about it going up. The first of which, I mean, overall, you can read the article for yourself on Forbes, and I even shared it on my Facebook, but they made a pretty big deal from what I could read, and they said they really wouldn't make a deal like that unless they're pretty confident in the fact that it was going to go up. So, I don't know. Stocks is a risky topic, as well as a plant that is illegal. Now, if you're one of the people dumb enough to believe that marijuana, cannabis, whatever you want to call it, is on the same scale as heroin, you're a fucking idiot. There's no fucking way those two are even close to being similar. It's just one of those things that somehow got put in the wrong category. Whether that was pharmaceutical companies wanting it there so they can make a bigger profit, or tobacco companies wanting it there so they can make a bigger profit. Because you can use hemp for so many different products. And then the medical side of cannabis coming into CBD and THC. Two big things out there. So, moral of the story there, it's not a bad investment. If you're into stocks, Canadian marijuana is legal, so those companies are building right now. A lot of them are making deals with American companies because that shit's inevitable. It's going to happen. And once it does, profits will be going up. Stocks will be going up. It's definitely something people should look into if you're into stocks. Like I've probably said throughout this podcast, I use Robinhood. It's a free app on at least iPhone. It's pretty neat. Lets you get an idea of investing. You don't have to throw in much. And they even give you a free stock for starting up. Not sponsored by Robinhood, just throwing out a little bit of information. And that stock can be anything. You get one free stock. That shit could be for Amazon. And Amazon is, fuck me, it's probably like $1,000, if not more. So, I'm not saying that's the reason you should do it, because you definitely won't get that on your first. Well, I mean, you could, but don't count on it. Yeah, Amazon is sitting at $1,949.30 right now. So, yeah. They'll give it a free stock. It's kind of nice. Definitely one of my favorite apps to use right now. I figure when I invest more money, I can go to like E-Trade or some other app to hopefully get a better foothold on American stocks. I think they only have some American stocks. They mess with Canada a lot. I think it's a Canadian market. But yeah, something for you guys to look into. A little bit of education there. Nice investments, and never a bad idea to save some money. Now, investing is a two-way street. Like you've probably heard Austin say, it is kind of a gamble. You can invest in something that doesn't do great, but as one person once told me, it's only a loss if you decide to sell. Now, that being said, definitely if you see that bitch crashing, never hurts to get out of it and rebuy again while it's real low, but you can always hold. You can always see what's going to turn out of it. You never know. You could have some good ideas, but you never really know what's going to happen until it does. I was going to buy into Ford the other day, but that shit, I just didn't have the money there. I wanted to invest it elsewhere. Shit shot up a fucking $1. Nice little bit, but oh well. I had to make do. But stuff to learn from. So, moral of the story today, fucking politics sucks. Stock market's not bad. It's a learning process. And, yeah, that's about all I got. Any closing information? Anything else you got, buddy?
Pretty stoked to see Endgame tomorrow.
Dude, fuck. You had to bring it back up. Like, dude, we went to Bar Louie afterwards, and I just could not stop thinking about everything we talked about with my sister-in-law and her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you went with them.
Yeah. Could not.
Where did you sit?
Front. Right behind the handicap section. Right in that front, so nobody was in front of us.
Fuck you.
Perfect fucking seat.
Did I tell you where I had to get?
No.
So, I bought the tickets probably a week ago.
Yeah, you fucking did. But
yeah, I bought the tickets probably a week ago. And they were already, I would say 95% sold out. Like, I'm seeing that shit at 11 in the morning. And it was already 95% sold out. I had to sit in the second row from the screen is where I'm sitting. So I'm about to just recline that bitch all the way, like, flat.
You're going to have to.
And just watch it like I'm in bed or some shit.
Did you get regular or 3D?
I just got the regular.
I bought it like 2 weeks ago, and it happened to be 3D, I guess. I don't know why. I didn't want 3D, but fuck it. I wanted to buy the tickets, dude.
Like, 3D's not bad, but, like...
No, and especially for that movie, it's good, but I didn't need to pay that.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But, dude, I'm fucking stoked for you. When you're done, just text me. I need to fucking, like, dude, like I said, dude, during Bar Louie, it was just consistent, like, don't fucking just stop talking about it. You can talk about it a lot.
How long is it?
Like 3 hours.
I thought it was 3 hours.
It's
something
planned
like
for like 3.5 to 4, because...
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, well, hold up. Let me pause. You have pre-credits. Then you have I watched till the end.
Oh,
but I told you,
I'm not doing that.
For me, that was like 3.5, 4, because I stayed for the whole thing. But there are no post credits. Leave that bitch.
Wait, you went at what time?
4:30.
And you left the movie theater when?
I don't fucking remember.
It's probably 7:30.
I checked my phone at 7:30 and it was still going. It's like 7:45 to 7:50.
Damn, that's a lengthy movie.
It's a lengthy bitch. But it is 100% worth it. 100%.
I can't pull up my phone and I can't get on Facebook.
Yeah, no, you can't. People.
I know. Yeah, I know.
People will spoil that shit.
Yeah, actually, no. Even what's even worse than that, because I'm still so far behind. Like, it's.
Wait, what do you mean?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
I recently started Game of Thrones, and I'm like halfway through season 2 right now. So I still have a fucking while to go. And now that season 8 just started, every fucking time I get on Facebook,
dude,
it's some sort of fucking spoiler, and I'm like, come on.
The fucked up thing is I
need to like binge watch the next 5 seasons in like the next 2 days.
Somebody talked about how all the hype from these shows, they're talking about extending it to another season.
I thought the books were over. Like, that was why they...
The books may be over, but it was something on Facebook. How true that is, I don't know.
That's actually a pretty bomb show.
It's fucking great. Like, once you make it through the first season...
even the first season...
The first season's good, but some people it takes, like, a season or 2.
I don't know. That show is different. Like, in the first season, I felt like so much shit happened.
Dude, if you like titties... I mean, lots of titties.
There's also a lot of gay shit in there.
There's a lot of gay shit, but less gay shit.
I knew that's why you liked that show.
The tits... Shut up, you fucking piece of shit. The tits, the fucking dick ratio is like 10-1.
I don't think you actually ever see a dick. I haven't so far.
You will. It's unfortunate. But...
Oh, wait, no, that's a lie. I have once.
Whose dick was it?
It was when they take one of the prisoners and they have him like tied up behind one of the horses and they have the dude fucking naked. Yeah. And I'm like, bruh.
Yeah, you're like,
I
didn't want to see that.
Why the fuck is this dude naked? Like,
I don't want to see that. Yeah. But dude, it's a good show. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, you're in a fucking cave.
Look, I pull the first fucking thing I pull up on Facebook is something.
Okay, I shared that. Dude, my mom commented on it and was like, "That looks staged." I was like, first off, Mom, that's WWE, so it's 100% staged. Second of all, it relates to Game of Thrones, so settle down.
Hold on. Speaking of moms.
Oh, what else you got?
My mom called me earlier today and asked me what I was doing, and I said I was coming over here.
Yeah.
And she was like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "We're gonna do the podcast." And she was like, "It looked like you guys were pretty heavily drinking during that last one." And I was like, "How would you have seen that? Like, we're just audio recording." She's like, "It looked like your eyes were pretty red." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Bruh. Okay, first of all, podcast, not 0.5, that was a test. Podcast number 1, we were sober. That was Easter. That was last week.
I was, you weren't.
No, I had body armor, dude. I wasn't drinking.
No, before, when you came from Brittany's sister's house, you were drinking over there.
Oh, yeah. It was like a mojito they made for Easter and like maybe a shot or 2 of bourbon. But that's besides the point. That was not drunk. But how would she know your eyes are red through the podcast?
I don't know. I was trying. I was like,
she
I don't
looked
know.
at that picture of us on the trike. She's like, drunk.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? I was like, did we take a video that I don't remember?
I just know every time when we were growing up, your mom would tell us the cops are out whenever we go out. I mean, every night we went out. Be careful, cops are out.
She listened to the one you posted.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The double F titty?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What'd she say?
I don't know if she listened to all of it, but she definitely listened to some of it.
Hopefully she shut that off with a double F titty. That is not for all audiences. Speaking of all audiences, every time Brittany's family adds me on Facebook, I have to block them. She wants me to block them.
That's pretty fucked up.
We're going to fucking Iowa for, that's where a lot of her family's from, for a family reunion. Her dad snoozed me because of...
What?
You can hit snooze for 30 days on people? On Facebook?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he did that because my memes don't tickle his fancy.
Damn.
Hey, no. There is nothing wrong with that. If you don't...
I'm talking about the fact that you requested him as a friend and he's like, nah, fam.
No, we've been friends. Like, for years.
You just said he snoozed you.
He just started snoozing me from the memes I've been posting.
Yeah, so he was like, yeah, I don't fuck with you.
Okay, settle down. He's a Catholic man. and I post a lot of funnies that may not agree.
I thought you were a Catholic man, Chief.
I am a Catholic man, but he's a more Catholic man. But a lot of her family adds me, and I'm like, fuck. And she's like, can you block them? I'm like, yeah. Well, it's just like, I don't want to give them the wrong idea. Like, people will picture you one sort of way if they can't talk to you. You know what I mean? Like, if they just hear the things you say on, like, shit like this, or some of the memes I share. Are you
do post some fucked up memes.
They are fucking funny. Like, you gotta give me that. The shit that gets shared
there is funny ones, but there's also ones that I'm like,
bruh.
Why the fuck are you posting this?
Because I laugh my fucking ass off every time. Like, dude.
Okay, you can laugh your ass off to yourself, but...
Nah, dude. I share the fun. I at least get one like, and I'm like, you know what? That was worth it. It's worth it to me to make one person laugh off some stupid fucking meme. Because that gets you away from the daily bullshit just by getting a little chuckle off a meme.
Chuckle.
Speaking of that, we have the meme of the week. Do you have one for us, Rollins?
Ooh.
Like I said your name right this time?
Meme of the week.
Yeah, it's tall order.
I've seen a lot of juicy ones, but...
Juicy ones, you say?
All the ones that I see, you see also. So.
That's because I share them, because I'm a boss. I got one. And it's all in words, so you don't have to worry about not seeing the picture. Bitches want to call themselves a princess, but also do meth. Okay, Disney on Ice. Did you see this one? White people before they tell a joke about black people, and it's that SpongeBob fish that turns around. Shit. Damn, that had me rolling.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Just saw the little boy next door licking whipped cream off the cat. Pretty sure he heard something he shouldn't have.
Damn.
Dude, all the fucking funny. This shit's hilarious to me.
Speaking of, I just showed him a kind of like a car meme. Selling my car tomorrow. Of a Audi S4 that I'm parting ways with, trying to get something newer. I found a Focus ST. I think I'm probably gonna get.
Shut the fuck up.
For real.
How much?
20, almost 22.
How many miles?
21.
What year?
It's a 16.
Hey man, if you're gonna get a loan out on a car, make it one you want. So roll with it.
It's just hard because I like the car.
Here's my thought process on my truck. It's a 2013 F-150. It's a V8 5.0. Yeah, the 5.0. But dude, here's the thing. I can work on every part of that car. Headlights, easy enough. Transmission fluid, oil, everything's easy enough for me to do.
That's why I like my SRT4.
That's why I like my truck.
Yeah,
the SRT4. Whoa. That bitch was compact as a motherfucker. Try changing that sensor. Sensor?
Which one?
The one you wanted to do behind the engine that we couldn't get?
Okay, there's always something like that. There's always something like that.
Alright, that's fair. But other than that...
The majority of everything we did ourselves.
Exhaust, we sliced our fingers. We both sliced our fucking fingers open.
Okay, well that was just us being stupid for not wearing gloves.
That's fair.
We did the exhaust, we did the intercooler, we did...
That intercooler was fun.
We did the splitter.
Yeah, we did... Dude, I remember we did that till 7:30 in the morning and I had to work at 9:30.
Oh, yeah. I was so fucking tired. Your mom woke me up maybe an hour after you left,
yeah,
too. I was awake, too.
Yeah, get something. I'm happy to help you work on shit. And I tell this to fucking Joey. He'll hear this. He's got 8 bikes. He's got 1 bike sitting in his garage, 1 bike at a shop, and he's about to get 2 more fucking things. Like, dude, I'm happy to help anybody work on shit. Text me. Let me know when you're fucking working on it.
I do want a bike though.
And I'm fucking working in, dude. I love my Harley. I love the fact that I can have people over to work on it.
I need to get like a rental bike that I can like if I feel like going out, like I could just go rent one.
A rental bike. All the fucking fun, none of the responsibility.
Basically,
dude. There was that Yamaha I shared. Joey had that bike. It's comfy.
That shit was trash.
Okay, he's like, my budget's $1,000. Find me a Harley.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to spend fucking...
I get that, but if you find a fucking $1,000 bike, it ain't gonna run, or it's gonna be like a Honda Goldwing with 30,000 miles.
Damn, that's a lot for a bike.
I know. I know. Some people have like 50,000 on theirs and shit.
I entered in that sweepstakes.
What sweepstakes?
400,000 feet.
What sweepstakes?
What the fuck did my phone
Siri
just
figured out some feet.
She's been doing that shit. I'm actually repping the fuck out of him right now.
Only death can slow me down?
Fucking Tuner Cult. Have you seen that shit?
Tuner Cult,
yeah.
you say.
They,
On Instagram?
Actually, it's over in 2 days. They have
on Instagram?
Yeah. Like, it's like 80/80.
Oh.
Yeah, you buy their shit, and they have an NSX plus 20 grand if you win.
Dude,
so I'm banking on that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win.
You're fucking banking on. That's a nice NSX.
Yeah, it's nice as fuck. And 20 grand.
Yeah,
shit.
that's the fucking Powerball right there. Good fucking luck, bud.
Bro, I got 150 entries, so you better put some respect on that.
Let me know when you don't win. How about that?
But they're already talking about what their next car is gonna be too.
Man, I don't do that 80/80 thing.
Oh no, 80/80 and fuck, what's the other one? Speed Society. That shit is so expensive. When I got this shit, it was I got like 10 T-shirts and they were $12 a piece.
Ain't bad.
Yeah, no, that's
reasonable shit. Like,
you'll not go anywhere and get a T-shirt for $12.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win, so it's gonna work out.
Yeah, you roll up in an NSX and we'll talk. Hey man,
I'll slap you across the face with that 20 grand.
As long as I can keep some of it, we cool. Slap me, man. That's not bad though. But get a bike. Bikes are fun.
I definitely am. I don't want to ride.
You ain't riding my bike.
I rode your brother's when I was gonna buy it before he fucking sold it.
Shit.
I told him I would buy it, and then he's like, how about I sell this?
You didn't want that, but
it was nice.
Some people do, but most people you don't ride people's bikes. It's their bike. They know how it runs. They know how it sounds, and they don't know how you're gonna fucking dick it up.
That's the same thing with a car. That's literally.
Cars are on 4 wheels. You can't drop a car.
You can crash it, which is even
crashing
worse.
It is a lot harder than just drop. A lot of people will lay a fucking Brogan. He's gonna love if he hears this. He got suspension on his bike. He got new. They were stock Harley suspension with piggybacks on them. Little cylinder on the back of them.
What, for like the
back of his
bitch seat?
No. Harley suspension. You got the front forks with the interiors, and then you have 2 shock coils in the back. And he got new ones. And apparently when you put him on, it raised his height a little bit, so he couldn't put flat foot on the ground. He was on gravel and fucking
Are you serious?
He laid his bike over. It only
Wait, he couldn't flat foot it? How much did that raise his bike?
Dude,
he's the same height as us.
I don't remember what he got, but like
he got a fucking 5-inch lift?
No, but it was. He said he was in some gravel. It was a shitty situation. He's not proud of it, but
that sounds like there's a lot more to the story than that.
I don't know. But he's not happy about it. But he said, he said, not his proud moment, but it didn't really fuck anything up, so he's not really pissed. But that's the thing, man. You don't let other people on your bike because they fuck shit like that up. Shit's expensive. You have to go get it painted to fix scratches and shit.
That's a car. There's no
man.
There's
you'll
no
understand
difference.
when you own a bike. Let me put it that way.
God.
You gotta own one to know.
I got a bike.
A trike. It's in the picture we fucking post. Dude, we need to get some of those. If we're repping this logo and shit,
what?
Get those trikes. Go buy those. Fuck yeah.
Where were those even from?
My mom rented
those
them.
were back. Can you imagine putting a motor on that?
Dude, no, a drift trike. That'd be dope.
You can make those motor. Yo, we're doing that.
Cause dude, my mom.
I'm looking that shit up right now.
My mom owns a heating and cooling, plumbing, electrical company, and she holds the company picnics at her house, or at least she used to. And she'll do fun shit like little bull rides, or they had like inflatable like obstacle course. But she got these trikes, like 2 like bicycle little trikes that you can see in our picture. and we were fucking around on them and took that picture that you may see right now, or if you're on podcast, maybe it's on our album art. But yeah, that's where that came from. Real proud moment. But that's just the old boys throwing up gang signs and shit. What were you throwing up in that picture?
Fucking West Side or something.
I was just flipping it off. I thought it was cool.
Damn, these fucking things
They're
are expensive.
Yeah, dude.
These are like $1,000 to $2,000.
$1,000 to $2,000 for a motorized one? Or
yeah.
Let me see.
For a gas
Show
one.
me one. Show me
Alright,
what you
I'm
got.
pulling up the video.
I want to see what you got. Come on. What the fuck is that? Is that a trike?
Yeah, that's a gas-powered trike. Alright, that's badass.
You couldn't have got a fucking picture. You gotta show a video of this douchebag.
Alright,
Dude,
that's
can
clean as fuck.
Yeah, the chrome shiny, but like, show me a fucking
Alright, hold on.
picture
Let
of
me
this
fast
bike.
forward to it actually going.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah,
that's a drift trike with
Yeah.
an engine on it. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that shit. That dude's drifting on the fucking...
You remember Matt's with the pedals?
on the road.
Okay, that's badass.
Yeah.
That I'd fucking.
Yeah, that's just no joke.
I wouldn't pay a lot. We could get a 6.5 horsepower engine and like fucking dick with it, get it to run a little faster. It'd be fine for a drift trike for around the area.
You know what we should do, like legit?
What?
We should build a fucking a little mini bike like how you had before.
Yeah.
We should get another one. Like,
I saw one on here for like $150.
like go half and half on it and fucking build it, like how you did, and like engine swap it and make it faster and shit. That'd be dope as fuck.
I can fuck with that. Put a big wheel on it.
The one you had was fucking nice. You shouldn't have sold that.
That thing was badass.
You should not have sold
You
that.
can check out my Instagram. I blacked out the fenders and I had a black engine with a red frame on this. It's called a mini bike Doodlebug. Is like the exact name because it had a bigger frame. It could hold this 6.5 horsepower engine. Well, I got it with a 1.5 horsepower engine, and you'd go full throttle. You'd have to push yourself. Well, at my weight anyway. But I let Tyler ride it. And he fucking full throttled it, and it barely took him off. Well, when I put the new engine in it, I was like, hey man, don't full throttle this motherfucker. What'd he fucking do? BAP! It fucking pulled out from underneath it, almost hit Taylor's car.
You gotta put a wheelie bar.
Dude just
on
went
it.
boom, boom, boom. Bounced around. It got fucked.
That was a 6
6.5.
horsepower?
I could lean back and do wheelies.
Was there bigger motors that you could put on that?
Not for
there
that.
has to be.
For that size, no, but we have friends that got welders, dude. We can cut the frame.
You're a welder.
Yeah, but I don't have a welder. Like, I don't have a machine.
Why don't you buy one?
Because they're expensive. I mean,
Mr. fucking Moneybags over here.
over $600
Okay.
for one. I don't want to spend that on a well. You got what am I gonna use out here? They don't have the outlet for it. It's a 220.
Wait, doesn't your dad have one?
He's a stick and a MIG. I'd want a TIG.
Okay. It's the same shit. It doesn't have to be
Listen to
fancy.
this ignorant motherfucker.
It doesn't have to be
It's
fancy.
all welding. Like, my dad's got a stick welder where you turn the knob on this big ass metal thing and just push the pin to try to get the voltage right, or the amps. And then he's got a Hobart MIG with flux wire in it. So nothing about that's gonna look good. I'm gonna try to do shit right, but I don't know. We'll fucking see.
I don't know. Coming from you, that might be pretty hard.
Well, hey, let's wrap this shit up, and we'll look into some doodle bugs. But, well, thanks everybody for listening. Plenty more to come. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, or just keep checking us out on iTunes. We'll try to keep coming up with more. You got anything?
Until next time.
Bitch. Alright. And that'll be all, folks.